Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's me, Nathaniel. I'm going to read to you another book today. It's called Animals Do Too, How They Behave Just Like You by Etta and Marilyn Fokker. Do you like to dance? Honeybees do too. Honeybees dance to tell other bees where to find a tasty meal, like a flower with lots of sweet nectar. If the flower is close by, the bee dances in a circle. If it's farther away, the bee does a waggle dance in the shape of an 8. The bee can also show the direction of the nectar by angling its body towards or away from the sun. Do you like to play tag? Gazelles do too. Gazelles like to take turns chasing and being chased. But for these swift animals, tag is not just a game, it's also useful. When young gazelles play tag, they build up their strength and speed. This is important when escaping from predators, which are animals that eat them, on the open plains. Do you like to play leapfrog? Cattle egrets do too. More than just fun, leapfrog is how cattle egrets forage for food. The flock divides into 2 groups. The back group jumps over the front group to catch insects. This stirs up many more insects from the tall grasses. These insects fly up and are caught by the group following close behind. In this way, cattle egrets all get their fair share of food. Do you like to blow bubbles? Gray tree frogs do too. These tiny frogs make bubble nests in trees above water. The females produce a sticky liquid. Then they kick at the liquid with their strong hind legs. The kicking pushes air into the liquid, just like when you blow bubbles in the bath. This creates a bubble nest where the female can lay her eggs. A few days later, the tadpoles hatch. They drop into water below the nest where they will grow into frogs. Do you like to grow food in the garden? Leafcutter ants do too. These tropical insects work together to grow food for their ant colony. First, they carry freshly cut leaf pieces to their underground nest. Then, they lick the leaves and cut them up into smaller pieces. The ants chew these pieces into a mush that they plant in their nest. The mush helps grow a white fungus like mushrooms that the ants eat. Do you like piggyback rides? Marmosets do too. Baby marmosets get around by riding piggyback. Usually 2 babies are born at the same time. Together, the newborns weigh half as much as their mother. That's a big load for her to carry, especially when she's out looking for food. So the father and older siblings help out. They carry the babies on their backs while the mother is out hunting. Do you have a babysitter? Flamingos do too. While flamingo parents hunt for food, they leave their chicks in the care of other flamingos. There can be thousands of baby flamingos in one creche or nursery. That's a lot of birds to keep an eye on. When the parents return, they have no problem finding their offspring. They just listen for their chick's call. Each one is different. That's super cool, this book. I learned a ton about these different animals. Let's check them out again. We learned about honeybees, and they make and store honey for the winter. We learned about gazelles, and they like to play tag. Remember that? We learned about cattle egrets, and they like to hunt near cattle. whose hooves stir up prey in the grass below. We looked at the gray tree frogs, and they have camouflage to blend in with their surroundings. We looked at leafcutter ants, and they can lift things that are 50 times their body weight. 50. We looked at marmosets. They're kind of monkey from Central and South America. The pygmy marmoset is the smallest monkey in the world. It can fit inside an adult human's hand. That is so interesting. And we also looked at flamingos. The babies are born gray or white. Their feathers turn pink, red, or orange when the flamingos grow older. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining me reading Animals Do Too, How They Behave, and Just Like You. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.